The day President Kennedy was shot, there was a profound silence in L Building. Even the abusive tongues of viragos, the cursing of the employed, and the screeching of small children had somehow been muted. On the day that President Kennedy was shot, my 9th grade class had been out in the fenced playground of public school number 13. We had been given free exercise time and had been ordered by our PE teacher, Mr. De Palma, to keep moving. I was taking a lot of abuse from the black girls for not turning the rope hard and fast enough for them.
Hey, skinny bones, pump it, girl. Ain't you got no energy today? Didn't you eat your rice, beans, and pork chops for breakfast today? Pork chop, pork chop. Did you eat your pork chop?
There was only one source of beauty and light for me that school year. The only thing I had anticipated at the start of the semester. That was seeing Eugene. I liked him right away because he sat at the kitchen table and read books for hours. That summer, before we even had spoken one word to each other, I kept him company on my fire escape. Hola, you're Eugene, right? The day Mr. De Palma came out into the cold and asked us to line up in front of him was the day that President Kennedy was shot.
Listen. Something awful is happening. The president is dead, dude. I should have known that would mean nothing. That would mean nothing to a bunch of losers like you kids. Go home.
I headed for L Building. When I walked into our apartment, I found my mother sitting in front of the grainy picture of the television set. Though I wanted to feel the right thing about President Kennedy's death, I could not fight the feeling of elation that stirred in my chest. Today was the day I was to visit Eugene in his house.
You were going out today? The president has been killed. We must show our respect. He was a great man. Come to church with me tonight.
But I have a test to study for, Mama. I'll be home at 8.
You're forgetting who you are, Nina. I have seen you staring down at that boy's house. You're heading for your humiliation and pain.
I knocked softly. A few suspenseful moments later, the door opened just a crack. The red, swollen face of a woman appeared.
What do you want?
I'm Eugene's friend. He asked me over to study.
You live over there?
Yes, I do.
I don't know how you people do it. Listen, honey, Eugene doesn't want to study with you. He's a smart boy and doesn't need help. You understand. I am truly sorry if he told you you could come and study over here. It's nothing personal, you understand. We won't be in this place much longer. No need for him to get close to people. We'll run home now.
I couldn't move. I just stood there in a shock at hearing these things said to me in such a honey-drenched voice. I had never heard an accent like hers, except for Eugene's softer version. It was as if she were singing me a little song.
What's wrong? Didn't you hear me?
That night, I lay in my bed trying to feel the right thing for our dead president, but the tears that came up from a deep source inside me were strictly for me. When my mother came to the door, I pretended to be sleeping. Sometime during the night, I saw from my bed the streetlight came on. It had a pink halo around it. I went to my window and pressed my face to the cool glass.